Where does the power for a 500-mile truck come from? It starts in these massive desert pools. Is this the biggest factory in the world?
It's one of the largest by footprint.
Getting inside the fortress.
Clear to enter.
How thin is that layer? Less than a human hair. Baking the battery.
Why squash it? To pack more energy into less space than cutting it into strips.
Is it a battery yet? Not until we add the juice. Next, filling the void.
They let them sit there to ensure they hold a charge before going into the pack.
Do they get hot? Yes, which is why the next step is crucial, the cooling snake.
Is it heavy?
Very, but it's part of the truck's frame now. Next, testing the brick. Creating the high-voltage architecture, connecting the modules in series or parallel, enabling megawatt charging capabilities. These are the arteries of the beast.
The battery is done. What drives the wheels? 3 carbon-wrapped monsters. The motor winding.
Why square wire? It packs tighter than round wire. Next, the spinning part. Why carbon fiber? Steel would stretch and fail at these speeds. Now, balancing the spin.
What happens if it vibrates? The motor destroys itself.
The heart and muscle of the semi are ready.
We have batteries and motors. Where is the truck? It starts with 2 giant rails. Electrodeposition coating, or E-coat, coats every internal and external surface, preventing rust for 20 years.
Check the tolerances on panel 48. Looks good, send it to the weld line.
This multi-material bonding process creates a survival cell, saving weight while increasing safety.
Why the gray goop? To stop water getting in and noise getting out. The first layer of color. Why use electricity? It magnetizes the paint to the metal, saving waste. Next, the pearl white. Is it done?
It needs to bake at 140 degrees Celsius first. Next, the inspection.
Why is the seat in the middle? For better visibility and control. Geometric alignment is within tolerance.
Confirmed.
Engaging the bolt runners.
What if a bolt is loose?
The tool won't release until it's perfect.
What if a bolt is loose?
The tool won't release until it's perfect. Connection verified.
Easy now, bring it down slow. Watch the alignment on the right. Almost there, hold it steady. Okay, we have contact. Pins are engaged, let's get the mounts secured. Roger that, moving in.
Why does the cab float? To stop the driver feeling every bump.
Marked.
How many wires? Hundreds, compressed into one block.
Does a truck need a frunk? Yes, for driver gear and tools.
Are they bright, like turning night into day?
Why so smooth? To slice through air like a bullet, not a brick. The side arrow.
What tires can handle this torque? Custom designed rubber. The shoes.
What is the air pressure?
Over 110 psi.
Look at that compression. It's finally ready to roll.
Vacuum extraction first to prevent air pockets. We're filling the blue washer fluid, pink coolant, and amber brake fluid simultaneously.
Connector engaged.
Confirmed. Power delivery stabilizing at 1 megawatt. Cooling systems active.
Does water get in the battery? If it does, the truck fails instantly. Next, the rattle test. Does water get in the battery? If it does, the truck fails instantly. Next, the rattle test.
Is it real chrome? It's plated, durable enough for 1,000,000 miles.
Who owns this one?
It's going to PepsiCo.
Yeah, look at it go. Congratulations, everyone.
The manifest is updated for the Phoenix run.
Perfect. Let me sign right here. Easy now. Keep it centered.
All right, set the brakes. We're good here.
Bring me that binder for the rear axle.
Welcome to Modesto. Looking good? We're ready for the unload.